All right, good morning. Welcome to New York session. I hope you are doing well. Okay, so we are looking at the dollar index, and so inside that monthly fair value gap, I mentioned that we were looking for a potential reversal to happen. Today being Thursday, I want to see them breaking market structure today. So on the 1 hour, you can see we are starting to show some willingness. We want to go up. I would want to see the up candle formed in the London session broken over here. Alright, so keep an eye on that for this New York session. Once that up candle is broken, then we might even have a H4 last down candle as an order block. Okay, so again, patient. Yes. Okay, so we got about 2 hours 41 minutes before this current candle close. Keep an eye on that. If we don't break, don't do anything. Okay, that means on euro, it kind of got very close to the levels that I pointed out yesterday. Again, if we don't break, don't do anything. You're still waiting for order flow to switch. So this down candle needs to break, and then once it's broken, you can look for a potential sell. British pound, that one too. Let's go to the hourly. I prefer the euro. Okay, I prefer the euro. Euro is more clean than the British pound. If you want to trade the British pound, that's fine. Maybe wait for the last up candle to be closed below and closing below this down candle. Then you can look for a potential sell. Euro pound, yesterday the market wiped out the target. I didn't expect them to do that all of yesterday, but it did. So for now, I think it's just about a few pips before we reach the ultimate target. Maybe today it might pull back. If it does pull back, watch this up candle. That will be an area where a selling idea can take place again, and then a continuation to the downside. Now, in terms of targets to the downside, let me place the range. So we still have a little bit before we get to the 618. Then on the daily, this particular candle, it's low, which is somewhere here. So I think roughly there will be the ideal target. Okay, so we are looking at this down candle's low, the candle's high, which is where I was given yesterday that they were going to reach, and then the candle's low. That is basically the target, right? It's roughly the 618 level. Then we might get a continuation to the upside. So that is what you are targeting. If you're already in it, that's fine. If you're not, I don't recommend selling where we are today. If it pulls back, then you can sell. Gold. So gold is also stuck inside that daily fair value gap. Now, that's why I kept mentioning that personally I'm not gonna get involved with gold. Why? Because the way the monthly closed is not good. All right, it's not good. And you could look for sell and it stops you out. You could look for buy and it stops you out. Right now, it's a little bit, for me, uncertain. Okay. You can even look at the down candle I spoke about yesterday. If you bought it with your stop loss below, that didn't work. Okay. So personally, I would say be careful trading gold for now. The only way I would trade gold is if we can get maybe price rejecting this previous month high and then we trading below this down candle. Then I can use maybe the last up candle as an auto block, this fair value gap as an inverted fair value gap, this down candle as a breaker. Then I can look for a safety sell to sell. If not, personally, I am not interested in whatever that gold is doing today or right now. Okay, so it's a little bit, I'll say, not easy to trade it right now. So again, stay away. More importantly, why I want us to break for the month of December from the half month of December. Reason being, the market is the market is not going to be easy for you to trade. Okay, the market is not going to be easy for you to trade. So if you're trading it, be very, very careful. Crude oil is another thing. Okay, not sure why, but I don't feel like doing anything with it. If you look on the daily, right, we've not actually done much since this candle dropped. We've been more or less in a sideways. Even though it went down, it's been very slow. The last big move that happened was just that candle. The rest has been very, very slow. Hence, that's why we are not doing anything with crude oil right now. The only thing that obviously I've been talking about is this one, where I'm expecting them to expand up. I spoke about price closing above this up candle and then looking for a buy. That is what I'm waiting for. Yesterday gave more hope with this down candle closing above that. This up candle closing above the down candle. That gave more conviction because that candle can be used as a stop loss placement, and then we go up. And if you see from here, that down candle or here, right, that was respected here, and then this was respected here, and that was respected here, right, twice, and then now we have this. So probability that this one will also be respected, it will be high, and then we aim for the high and then that one. Okay, but I like the confirmation. Maybe this current candle, we've got about an hour and 34 minutes to go. That candle can close above that, and then we can look for easy trades to trade. But so far, since I think Friday, price has been consolidating. Not the greatest, but sticking with the upside has been beneficial. Moving on, crude oil. Yesterday I spoke about this H4 candle, that if we can close below, then we can look for a sell, but that didn't happen. It actually rejected and went up again. So I'm still patiently waiting for a confirmation. Now, based on what is happening, it might change the narrative if we close like this for the month, which it's very early to be predicting that. From the high time frame perspective, definitely we will be going down, because that's the last time we reversed, took out a high reverse. So all of this is just a pullback, right? We're meant to be going down. So it will not change the narrative as going down just for the time being. It might just delay the movement to the downside. Hence, let's see how this month is gonna trade, especially this week. If this week manage to stay above this high, it might change the tone of Australian dollar for the time being. But again, it's too early to be predicting that. We've got today and tomorrow to go. So we've got 9 hours and then 1 day to go. Anything is possible, right? So stay waiting for now, and then we will see. Dollar yen, we've come back to attack the low, and still in a bullish tone, or on the daily we are still bullish. Okay, this is still a pullback. Nothing has really changed. So now that they've hit 70.5, let's see if we get a reversal today. Today being Thursday. Since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've been going down. So today being Thursday, let's see if they can reject them and start moving up. Same thing with dollar Swiss, and same thing with the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, it did engineer a call low, so maybe that one, they might come one more time to attack the equal low before the rejection. Okay, moving forward, let's go over to crypto. I think crypto, I've made my stance clear. I'm still bearish from the weekly perspective. Daily is kind of pulling back, but I'll still be expecting them to go down. So I did give where we are likely gonna pull back into this weekly fair value gap on Bitcoin, and then we will continue going down. Okay, this is not a reversal. So don't get excited for what is happening now, because what is happening is just a pullback on the weekly, not the daily, on the weekly. So that applies to all the other cryptocurrencies. The Ethereum pulling back, likely gonna continue. Solana pulling back, likely gonna continue. XRP, believing that hype, same thing, likely gonna continue. Chachki, same thing. I think Chachki has even, it failed to even sustain the movement. So for now, maybe they might find support at this up candle and then go up there, or it will just resume going down because it's again still bearish. All right, and then AI16Z, we've now broken through the fair value gap. Now currently is taking out the all-time low, which was actually hasn't taken it out yet. Let me zoom in. Yes, it's about few pips or points to go to take out the all-time low, 0.0028. Okay, we've gone through that gap, the 0.004. Now we are almost at the 0.0028. We might probably experience what Chachki did, which is as soon as it goes for the low, then a quick rejection. So between today and tomorrow, AI 16Z might probably do something like that. On the daily, we have one up candle and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, today being the 5th down candle. So either today or tomorrow we might experience a rejection like AI 16Z did over here. Okay, all right, now back to the dollar index. Keep an eye on it because I think we might experience something later today. All right, okay, I think that will be all for now. I'll see you same time tomorrow. I think this month market might end up being a little bit boring, but don't force anything. That would be my advice. Don't force anything. New traders might not understand. Old G's will understand that this is not the time to be spending a lot of time on the chart trying to force trade ideas. Okay, because OGs knows December, especially the first 2 weeks, it's okay. Then after that, market goes quiet. You might experience moves every now and then, but it's not going to be equated to how normally price will move, like the way price moved in October and November. It's not going to be the same. Okay, so that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you same time tomorrow.